Hello, my name is the Bee Thing, and this is my Factorio Let's Play. Um, this episode, what we're going to be focusing on is building up our defences. So we're going to switch out a lot of the old style bullet-based turrets for laser turrets. I have quite a lot in the logistics system. I've produced a whole sort of chest full, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around, we're going to set up some blueprints, which I actually need to make. And basically secure those defences. I finished the smelting setup here. As you can see, we're producing a lot of iron and copper now. I've even put the steel smelting setup, and I'm making a lot of this stuff available to logistics systems just because basically the more we build production wise, the more we're going to need access to those sorts of things in the logistics system itself. So let's get started. I'm going to make a start in an area that is a little bit less attacked, just so I can get the blueprint set up and ready to go. What I may do as well is set up some requester chests in locations. But right, let's get started. We're actually going to use logistics robots to do a lot of this. So here we go. I think I'll leave the lights and the power cables in, but we'll take out a big chunk of this and get going. So I've had some comments on the series as well. Someone named Light, I would try and pronounce the second part of your name, but honestly, I don't think I can. I'll just butcher it, so I won't. But he or she is suggesting that he'd like to see a tutorial-based series for Factorio, and I'm really interested to find out if that's something in general people would be interested in. So if you are, leave me a comment and let me know. Because I'm always interested in kind of developing new series to show you guys, basically. So what you may have also noticed is we have face cam. All being well, it should be up in the corner up here somewhere, so you get to see what it looked like. Hurry up and clear this space, come on. I probably should have torn out the power cables as well, really. Yeah, in fact, we'll do that. Add that to this. Good. No power anywhere now? Have we got power? Oh, it's just not that. Right, okay. So, here we go. The beauty of these turrets as well is that you can fit so many more of them in a space. Like so much more. How am I going to do this? So I want them powered but with enough room to good. That's practically perfect, actually. And then we want lights. Are they not connected? Oh no, they are. Just a glitch. Lights, which are here. And we'll put them first, middle, last. And we will make a blueprint out of this. So let's hope that gets that in. Perfect. Good. So that's our first one. Let's go around and take this out. What I should have done actually is make a bunch of storage chests. I think I'm going to do that now. All 25 of them. Why not? Because they're having to go all sorts of distances to actually put this stuff away. And that's no good. Is this connected up power-wise? Yeah, good. Hopefully by now as well you should have seen my Slender series. Really enjoying that one. It's a bit different for me. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to that sort of thing. So, yeah, the first few episodes, I'm just sort of getting used to, because it's a different type of video too, I feel. This is quite scripted. You go in knowing what you're going to build, what you're going to basically end up with. Whereas the Slender videos, it's scripted for you, so you don't really know what's going to happen. Which is actually in a way quite nice for recording. Because you can just sort of sit and play. Whereas this, you really do need a plan to move forward. But it's all fun, it's all different, it's all new, it's all exciting, it's all a learning experience. Yeah, I don't think I really thought about this, did I? Particularly well. I think they're going miles to store stuff away. Yeah, we're getting a double up of lights in places, but that's okay. It's not a problem. It does look like those power cables aren't connected, but they are. Right, should I maybe do this and then they know to store it in there? At least next time. Oh, I should probably put some of them in there as well. Yeah, well, there we go. So I'm gonna get started on the next section. That's now unpowered, which is good. Come on! I have about... how many? Can't tell you on there because it's not connected. I'm going to need to connect that, otherwise they're not going to be able to get to those chests. And that doesn't help, does it? What was I saying? I have... what was I saying? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, good one. What's in the way there? Oh, I left all of that. I should have taken it out. That's fine. And now that's disconnected. It's going well, this. Okay. Remove this. Okay, this is a much slower process than I was expecting. So, I think, how is production going on this? Oh, I also, while they're doing that, do you know what? I'm going to clear out this whole wall. I'm going to set the command, clear out this whole wall. And make sure I've got all of these connected up. And then I'm going to go and show you some of the other bits and pieces I've been up to. While they're clearing this out. So, let's get this out. I'm just going to go all the way down the line. Clear that out. Set the build command for these bits. And just let them get on with it. I also desperately need to get some exoskeleton stuff going on because running around at this speed is driving me insane. So I've increased battery production, as you can see. I had a serious deficit going on. I've also switched my boilers over to solid fuel to make sure that gets used up. I was just ending up with chests and chests and chests full of solid fuel from the light oil. I have increased power production as well. So we've got a lot more solar panels and a lot more accumulators. I also did the math on these and the ratio I've got in terms of blueprints. So one blueprint of this works out perfect ratio to one blueprint of this. In terms of power utilization. So that's worked out pretty well. I think I need more construction robots or more storage sites. Look where they're going. They're going miles away. I don't really understand the logic behind these, because if you put a storage chest down, they should automatically use them as a place to drop off items. But they seem to look for the first available chest that already has the item that they've picked up, which is, you know, actually does make some sense. But personally, if I've put a chest in the area ready, I would expect it to be used. God, that worked out well for, you know, anything basically. But just a suggestion. Does it work? It does. I might have to finish this section up here off manually, but that's okay. Good. So, are we missing power? Running out of power cables? No, good. How are we doing now in terms of numbers? 2.3k laser turrets, that's not bad. I think the plan going forward is to carry a lot of the resources along with me and then place them in a storage chest locally, so they haven't got as far to go, because this is a real pain. Switch that out. Does that cover there? No. So there. Take this out manually. I think I might just leave these on the ground. Oh, I'll just go around and collect them manually, maybe. Fill this in. Okay. Take that out, take that out. Let's get this going. Here they come. And there they go. Never to be seen again. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause here and I'm going to come back when I've made some serious progress with this. So I shall see you guys shortly. And I want to highlight how crazily these robots work. There are storage chests here with just piercing rounds in. The robots are coming up, collecting the piercing rounds and taking them halfway across the map. What? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Anyway, I'm almost there. I'll be back in a minute when I've basically finished the wall. We are pretty much there. We've just got this little section here to finish. I've reinforced some areas just because there's a higher, I guess you call it hit rate, just because of the number of them piling in. So what I'm intending to do as well is to bulk up the corners. Just because they seem harder to defend to me. I don't know if that's correct, but obviously here, if something comes up from this direction, you can have a lot of them firing. If you come from this direction, chances are the first two might go and then the next. So to me it just makes a bit more sense just to buffer that area. Oh, do you know what I'm going to quickly do? Collect all the ammo. That seems to help massively. Throw some lights down here. And the corner. I wonder where they're taking this lot. Probably to something this side of the map. It seems that my pollution is dropping, I think. We've got a nice base moved in just down here, not far from where we are now. And yeah, there's plenty of them out there. I think it's not going to be long before we have to head out and start destroying some of them. Here we go, we are so close now. Yeah, it's taken me probably close to about 1.5 to 2 hours to do this, so I guess the lesson learned there is to make sure you've got your logistics system set up correctly. Although, you know, even if you do have the chests in the right places, it's no guarantee they're actually going to use them. Like I said, I don't know if that's by design or if that's a bug, but I don't know. Logically speaking, you'd kind of expect a reasonable amount of kind of, well, logic, but there just doesn't seem to be any. Not that there's none, of course there's some, but I don't know. Just seems a touch odd to me. I think I'm going to reinforce this area quite a lot just because of this little base down in this corner here. I just don't want to end up with them piling into the base. So I think we'll do this whole row here. They're a little bit too close to for comfort for me. Let's see how we're doing power drain wise. See, they're not even firing and they're taking 8.4 megawatts. Fortunately, we've got a massive power supply. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Where are they going? So, I appreciate the robots need to recharge. There's a recharge station here. Turrets are there. And this is where they need to be built. They should be streaming in. See what I mean about that logic? Ah, here they come. No, recharge. It's funny, you can almost predict where they're going to bounce off. But, yes, so, as you can see, we have defences all the way around. I would walk you around, but it would take all day, and you probably don't want to see that. But it's a much more efficient setup, less cluttered. I like it. Let's leave the power cable still last, shall we? Where have they brought them from? They're produced here, and they're coming from over here. Anyway, that's it. So, laser defences are up. Key locations have been reinforced. And it looks like we're starting to back up on steel, which is pretty awesome actually. Backed up on everything else. Production's going well. I think next episode we need to really start focusing on research. You know, I haven't had research going this entire time. But specifically, we're going to get some power armor so that we can go out, destroy some aliens, and yeah, start heading towards that end game. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave me a like. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.